My FYP page has been dominated lately by people talking about how hard it is for them to find a job nowadays after being unemployed for a very long time, whether they were laid off or furloughed or let go. And this is after something like thousands upon thousands of job applications, only to get ghosted time after time after time. And I think this July jobs report data has finally got the rest of the world talking about this, and everybody is beginning to notice. In my view, the US labor market is starting to show some serious cracks in the system, and this is something that people really need to be paying attention to because it could cause some serious economic damage down the line. There are now 1.83 million people who have been unemployed for 27 weeks or longer and still looking for work. With the exception of the pandemic right here, the last time this has happened is in 2017. This graph shows compensation growth for people who switch jobs or stay at their jobs since 2017. And as you can see right here, in 2021 and in parts of 2020, the job market was amazing because there was a lot of cheap and accessible capital in the US economy, and businesses were spending money out the wazoo and expanding very rapidly, and thus needing more people to work at their companies. But now that we're approaching a more inflationary environment, things are starting to converge and approach zero. So if you're coming across this video randomly on your FYP page, what does this mean for you? It means do whatever you can to keep the job that you already have, because you do not want to end up like one of those 1.83 million people who've been out of work for 6 months and are still getting ghosted on job applications. Because those folks, despite the fact that they might have unemployment assistance or maybe even something like food stamps, eventually they're going to run out of cash, and they're going to run out of credit, and they're going to run out of 401k and retirement funds to liquidate to keep themselves afloat. This is not a good situation. And if you're one of those people who's been looking for work for months on end and still not having any luck, I genuinely want to know, how are you surviving? I mean, how is anybody in that situation supposed to survive? Please let me know down below.